So good morning friends. Today we will discuss electrostatic potential and capacitance. It is the base chapter for the capacitor of class 12. You know, in this world or universe, there are a lot of forces which are called conservative forces. These conservative forces are nothing but like spring and gravitational force. When you change its position or location or disposition or dislocation of any object in that field or position of that material. So it will actually, the external force which are applied to be change a position or location of any object, in that it will store as a potential energy inside that. Suppose in a spring, if you compress this one, and this will compress up to a certain state like this, okay. But once you release this external force, it will come back again to its original position. What does it mean? The work done initially compressing this spring, it is stored inside the spring, and once the external force removed, it will jump up and come back again to its original position. So these are the conservative force. Even in case of your gravity, what you have seen, in case of gravity, suppose you throw a ball or you drop a ball, like you throw a ball outside this one. So what is happening, due to this mg is working toward the center, if the mass is m. So mg is here, and initially this, suppose you have put a spade to upward thrust, and this potential kinetic energy for this stone will be half of mv square, as you know earlier, right? But once this is going up and up and up, the speed will reduce because of this gravitational pulling. So this v here, the maximum height v will be 0. Correct? Now you see, we have given some energy against this gravity, and it is the 0. So where is the energy? At the maximum position, where the energy has gone. Actually, energy stored inside this stone. As high as this stone is moving up, the velocity gradually reducing. This is v1, and this is v2, this is v3, and suppose this is v finally, and this is 0. So this is actually gradually reducing. This is v3 less than v2 less than v1 less than v, and it is the maximum v. And what is happening? This kinetic energy, one state, two state, third state, and final state reducing. But in case of conservative force, this kinetic energy and potential energy is sum of whatever the kinetic energy, initially external kinetic energy you have provided, external what you have done. Means this will be initially half of mv square, because here potential is 0, because this is the ground state of this object. So once this kinetic energy going down, so potential energy should goes up. Means here potential energy will be 0, then potential energy will be higher than this, then potential energy will be higher than this, and it will be potential energy maximum. What is actually happening? This kinetic energy converted into potential energy in conservative field. In another example, suppose you have a stage like this, and one person is moving up. So what is happening? So it is the height. When it will reach here, it will gain mass. If it is a mass is m and gravity, so it will gain some potential energy of MgH. Okay, and so potential energy and kinetic energy is interchangeable in case of this conservative force area like spring or gravitational force. And in case of our electrostatic field also, this same is working. And gravitational force, you know this one, the same m1, m2 by r square. These are all inverse relation. This one, and if you have plus q1 and plus q2, you will have some, and it is having the distance inverse by distance. So this force also, Coulomb force also the same. This is k 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and this is q1 q2 by r square. So these are more or less very much similar. And one more thing here we need to describe in case of conservative force. It is nothing to do with the path dependence. It does not depend on the path, how you are moving, in what path you are following. Suppose we will discuss first with the gravity, then it will be better to understand in case of electrical field also. Suppose this person is moving here, as I said, to the top of this floor. So ultimate is potential energy he has gained is the mgh. This potential energy he has gained is the mgh. Now you see, I can move straight away with, by lift this person to that top position. In that case also, it is the potential energy change is the same, the mgh, whether it moves in this way or it moves in this way. Correct? Only thing to then why we are using ladder? The only thing, in every step, we are reducing this height to make less efforts every step. Step by step, we can divide this h not to get tired. That's why people use ladder. So, this conservative force never depended on this path of this object where it does move actually. In case of electrical field also, suppose here is electrical field like this, it's a uniform field maybe, and one test charge, suppose this is Q0, or you can take 1 coulomb as we, in convention we take it at a plus 1 coulomb charge for test charge. So this will actually repel this test charge because of electrical field, positive this side, negative this side, so positive will repel this one. So it will feel some repulsive force. So once you need to move this one, you need to put some force. And you need to have some work. So the work, now the position of, suppose this is the position here now. I move the position here. I move maybe position here. Now whatever the path or maybe position here. The effective distance from this source field, suppose source field is here. Suppose source field is here is a plate. Okay? Suppose it is a source field, plate is here. So the effective distance from this same effective movement of this charge is same. So the work done will be also same. If work done is also same, the potential energy W1 here, W2, W3 all are same. So the potential energy stored inside this test charge will be same. What is happening actually? Let us discuss in a more elaborate. Suppose we have a Q charge, bigger charge, at a distance of maybe r, a smaller charge, positive charge. So, due to this repulsive force, due to this, it will create some electrical field. It will create some electrical field all around this 3D, outwards, all around. And due to this, suppose it is a very so small, we neglect, this will be, field will be less. And electrical field will goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, goes like this, up to infinity. And at infinity, it will be near about 0. Now, it will feel some repulsive force. So, once you move this one towards this one, why it is a bigger Q, you need to have some work. You need to do some work externally. Because electrical field is working this side. And you want to do work. So you need to put force on this side. And this work, as you see, in case of gravity also, external work in a conservative force area, it will be actually stored as a potential energy in that particular object. Once you remove this external force or keep on applying external force, it will just bounce back. Suppose we have moved due to having some work of W external and have a location of here, and once you remove this force, it will again come back, jump back to this one, this position, this position. So what is happening? So what done external is basically the potential energy state. Suppose this is a point, you can say this is point A and this is point B. Here point A and here point B. So it is the potential energy change B, because it will be higher potential, very disclosure, we have to do work. So UB minus UA. That much amount of external work we need to do. And this external force is negative of electrical field work. Because we want to move this one, suppose this is a dA, small distance dA, so this is the electrical field force in this direction, and we want to move this stress charge in opposite direction, so this is dA opposite to that, so we'll say this is negative to electrical field. So this external is negative to the this one. Now see how much force it will be applied over here and what will be the potential if you want to calculate for a particular system of charge or single charge over here. This is the electrical field at a distance of this one R. Suppose this is R. So the electrical field over here, as you know, this is K, Q, and electrical field charge as a unit test charge. So KQ by R square. And K is, as you know, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. So this much of electrical field is working over here. Okay? And force will be fed by this one. If it is Q0, not plus 1 test charge. So the force will be felt by Coulomb force will be EQ, and here is EQ naught. So this will be KQ, Q naught by R square. Now, if you want to move this one in a certain distance of, R, suppose this is a dr. Why you take this dr? because at the this is the inverse relational force calculation. So once you move this discharge towards this white Q charge, this will actually will change also amount of force. Here will be force something, some other, some other, some other. So it will continuously increasing because of inverse relation. So we take this is small distance path over, this is df, and we will calculate this amount of work done due to change of small distance df. Otherwise, force is not constant. As you know, work is force into displacement. And force is here changing. So you cannot directly take this one. So what I do for this one, we do is the delta T, delta work, very small work, where force is constant relatively for a small distance on, and we will say this is df. For a small distance, in approximation, we say it is force is constant. And that, for that distance covering, we need to do the work of delta W. So, what will be the delta W here? So, this is delta W, we can say this will be, this is the Coulomb force, KQ, Q naught by R square, then dA. And if you want to have completely place this object from here to here, suppose this is a distance, maybe I can say x distance I need to cover this one. So, or r1 distance, here we have said r, so we say we want to move this one at r distance, maybe here this is the C position. So from A to C, how much potential energy will gain or how much external work we have to do against the repulsive force of this positive test Q charge of the test Q0 charge. So this will be, we need to have the integration up to this one small distance dr, dr, like this dr, all this integration. So we'll do this one initial position, suppose this is 0, and for this r1, and this is kq, q0 r square dr. Okay, so here it will come because this is constant, this is also constant. So you can say this is k q q0 and dr by r square. And this is electrical field, and this is the electrical field force. So dw is the negative, as you said here, the negative one. External force will be the electrical field negative one. So this is negative. This is negative, okay? This is negative. So this is now coming, this is R. So as per integration, you have to know this one, K, Q, Q naught, and this is R minus R. So this will be plus. Okay? So delta work here, this is this much, K, Q, Q naught and R. This is the delta work. Very small work or work, this is delta work, no? This is now work, total work for this movement of R1 distance. Position A to C, position A to C, A to C. So work done. So the potential energy change between A to C, potential energy change as you take this one, the d distance for B, and we are taking the greater distance it is a C, this is R1. So this is the work A to C. So the potential energy will change between A to C is U C minus UA is nothing but the work done WAC, and this is this one K Q Q naught by R. A to C distance, A to C distance. This is A, this is C, A to C distance. Correct? This is A and this is C distance, right? Location. Now you see the potential change. This is the potential energy change. So we will say the potential difference between A and C is this much work done and this is done. Now here you see the potential is not a definite term, it is a comparative term. We call it potential difference, and we also measure this one difference between this and this potential. And as much as external force needs to work, it will increase this potential. Like in example, in practical example in your class also, sometimes we use that you have the potential, but you are not doing your work. Means you are not, you have energy, but you are not doing some work, and it is not creating uh, your potential increasing. Sometimes you say you practice your session, practice your task. If you practice your task, it will increase your potential. Actually, your work is being stored as your potential. Similarly, in case physical work also. So, as much as you work, its potential goes on increasing. Means actually it is not. It is having some strong field. Suppose it is having some strong field. Not to let this come on towards this one because of against the repulsive force. So you need to put much bigger force to make it closer, make them closer. So that means once you remember your efforts to make them closer, it will come back in bounce back. So these are the potential difference and work done, and it is the potential difference of electrostatic field. Now here you see, sometimes you say potential difference of particular point or particular terminal. How will we measure that? Now see for a particular point, suppose this is a point charge, we are considering, you can consider also uniformly charged 3D structure, or you can consider one, this one say charge combination, system charge, lot of charge. Now what I am saying, for a particular charge, it is the electrical field goes on reducing because of inverse correlation of flow force. Similarly for gravitational force. So after certain distance from this charge, this effect of this field will be near about zero, though it is not theoretically possible, but it is in calculation. We can neglect this one because it is a as in electrical field kq by r square. So when r tends to infinity, the E tends to 0. If E tends to 0, the force equal to EQ. So this is, so F tends to 0. So F tends to 0. Means for a particular charge in a very long distance, infinity distance, for this, suppose you put a distance here, and it is the infinity distance from this one, infinity distance. So the electrical field over here is near about 0. So the force also here tends to 0. If force tends to 0, so potential is nothing but the internal change of internal energy. So here in case of, if this is the infinity position, you can consider this one the infinity position. So this is force is 0. So internal energy of this one is also, we can say this is 0. So UC minus U infinity is equal to work done, you see. A infinity, we can say like this, and U infinity is 0. Because there is no force. No force is applied down here because of infinity distance. There is no electrical field. How to force? So this is actually WA, and you can say this is the potential UC. So potential as infinity, potential difference between infinity and a particular point will say the difference, potential difference, or potential of a particular point. Okay? You go plot a graph look at the graph, you will find the potential electrical field and potential difference or potential energy same. It is the inverse correlation E, where it is 1 by r square, and it will be PE, which is very less 1 by r function. Distance, inverse square, distance, inverse distance function, and electrical field is inverse square function. Now, potential, generally we consider this is the for a particular charge Q0. And what we find? The energy we find, the external energy or external work we have did for this movement against the repulsive force. We find this one K Q by Q0 also there, KQ by R. This is the potential energy or work done. And for electrical potential, we measure this one. This is force. The dimension will be because it is the force. So, and we say this is KQ by R, and this is joule per coulomb. Per test charge, per coulomb test charge. How much is the potential? We calculate the electrical potential, and we say this is V. We say this is electrical potential V. This is joule per coulomb, force per unit. And you measure this one, and if you put this one, how it is coming? You can directly from epsilon naught, if you replace this one also, and the Q by R, you will find this one the same coming is the joule per coulomb. You replace this one K by 4 by epsilon naught Q by R, then put the value of epsilon, you will find this unit. Okay? So this is electrostatic potential. Now here, electrostatic potential for two terminals, just a hint for the next question, next chapter. Higher potential, suppose the terminal, and it is by any means, by getting electric field or what, this potential Phi A and Phi B. If it is higher, there will be flow movement of this one. There will be flow of this one movement. This will flow toward this electrons movement. Okay. Now, so this is the basic concept, and we'll do some more things like in a single charge test charge how it is we have already derived, and electrostatic potential also conceptually is covered. And we'll go now potential due to an electrical dipole on next session, and potential due to system charge. This is very easy. We can cover now potential due to system of charges. Now we have seen it is a single charge. Now if you consider the system of charge, lot of charge, system charge, as this potential is a scalar quantity, it is nothing to do with the vector addition and all this subtraction. We will do simply addition arithmetically or subtraction as per the charge of the system. Suppose there is a system charge like this. Suppose there is a system charge. This is suppose plus Q1 and this is plus Q2, and maybe here this is minus Q3, and we want to measure one potential field in a particular position, this one suppose. we put here test charge suppose 1 coulomb, and we want to measure the potential of this point A. Suppose this point is A, so what is the potential? So you see, suppose the distance is R1 and this distance is R2 and this distance is R3. Shortest distance. Only the initial and final equation, because it does not depend upon the distance traveled. Maybe this side, or this side, like this. It does not matter, no? As you see, or conservative force, maybe this, does not matter. Only the initial and final equation. Okay? So electrical potential, static potential due to this Q1 charge on this state charge, static test charge, for this will be KQ VQ1 will be KQ, here Q is the Q1, so KQ1 over R1, and for this VQ2 here only, these are all potential working over here. VQ2 is KQ2 by R2, and here VQ3 is equal to KQ3, here see it is the minus, because this will put the force of repulsive force, this one, this direction repulsive, but this one is attractive force because of opposite nature, so it will be the negative. So KQ3 by R3 and so on. How many the test charge, how many the system charge containing in this system. So the total VA will be here, it will be the summation of KQ by R, and this is nothing but the K over summation of Q by R. This is nothing but the K, Q1 by R1, Q2 by R2, and minus Q3 by R3, and so on. And this is simply addition subtraction of this potential due to all different charges. So these are the system charge calculation, is the interposition of potential in a particular point due to these charges. So hopefully you have understood the conservative force and how the electrostatic potential is working and what is the concept of potential. Potential is the ability to work back due to external force we have applied to change its position, configuration, status quo, यथावत पोजीशन जिसको बोलते हैं, यथावत जहाँ पे था वहीं पे स्टैटिक पोटेंशियल, तो उसको अगर चेंज करते हैं then it will change its some, gain some energy or momentum as a potential stored energy. And we, in case of electrostatic field, either it's a capacitor, a single point charge, system charge, or a distributed charge, whatever. So we'll say this is potential due to electrical energy, and it is electrostatic potential for a particular point. Okay, thank you.